Hey there guys, Jimmy from Glassy Gaming here bringing you a new TF2 video. This is Earbuds episode 5 featuring one of my all-time favorite musical producers ever, Will Wiesenfeld, also known as Baths, also known as Post Fetus, also known as Geotic. Now Baths is his most famous moniker and his most famous act. That's probably like the main focus of this video, but I'm also going to talk about his two other acts, Geotic and Post Fetus. So basically, Post Fetus was Baths prior to Baths. Like if you want to like talk about his music, he started off making music as Post Fetus first with the album The Fabric, which is a phenomenal album. Songs like Migration, All of the World, Hill Views, Felix and the Mural, all wonderful, amazing songs. The entire album is flawless in my honest opinion. And he's got a couple other hidden songs out there with the Post Fetus moniker, like Soundlight, and just like a bunch of like, there's a couple other like songs that are really hard to find, but if you do some digging around the internet, you'll find them. And once he decided to leave that name because Post Fetus really isn't that family friendly, I guess. He just didn't like the name, which, you know, fair enough. He decided to move on to Baths due to the fact that whenever he was younger, he would, you know, listen to music or look at some art, and he'd take time to reflect on it and take it all in while he was taking a bath. And so he just decided that that worked and that Baths was a good name. I honestly like it, but it's hard as fuck to tell people about it, because when you say, hey, do you like baths? They're like, yeah, I love baths. I like showers too. And it's like, what the fuck? That's not what I'm talking about, you motherfucker. But it's okay. That's life. Happens. Goes on. But basically, Baths is an electronic type of music. It's not like, you know, dance music. Don't think it's like that. Remember, electronic music is a blanket term. I don't really know what you'd consider his genre. There's so many different names for it that people give it. I like it. That's all I care about. But basically, Baths started off in 2010 with a Cerulean EP, which was absolutely amazing, with songs like Lovely Blood Flow, Rain Smell, Indoorsy, Plea, Aminals, Maximalist, Hall. Again, the entire album is amazing. Next, he released in 2011 Pop Music / False B-Sides, which had songs like Seaside Town, which features a sample from Kiki's Delivery Service, if you guys like any Miyazaki films in here. Tatami, Flux, Stupor, Inoria Palace, The Vapors, Damnation, all amazing songs. It's a bit weaker than his Cerulean release, but it's still a good album nonetheless. And then finally, in 2013, he released a new EP under the name of Obsidian, and that was also a very good EP. Thing is, though, it's a very different one from his past music, because Obsidian is a lot more emotional. It kind of has a bit more of a sad undertone to it, you know, more depressive undertone. And it was said that Will was going through some medical difficulties at the time, and he kind of had a lot of, like, just a bunch of, you know, like feelings that he wanted to get out, and Obsidian is that. It's a much more emotional type of album. It's still very good with songs like Ironworks, Worsening, Miasma Sky, Incompatible, No Eyes, No Past Lives, and Earth Death. All very good songs. Again, the entire album flawless to me. You know, I'm very biased because I love everything that Will has ever done. Literally everything. He made a joke song on his fucking SoundCloud called Butts, and it's the best song I've ever heard in my life. But that's not the point. His other release, or his other moniker, Geotic, is more of a, I guess you could call it like ambient music, ambient electronic. And it's got a bunch of different albums and releases. I don't remember the names of them all right now, but they're all for free. Like, you know, you can download them for free, no charge, nothing. You can donate if you want, but that's it. And Will has said in interviews that Geotic is meant for like passive listening, like, you know, you're doing some homework, or you're working while you're listening to Geotic. You know, it's supposed to, you know, listen to it in the background. It's not supposed to be the front, you know, thing. While Baths and Post Fetus were more, you know, up in your face. You know, you're supposed to be listening to the music and enjoying the music straight on, and not so much, you know, like doing other things. Like, obviously, if you want to multitask, go for it. I know I do all the time. But, you know, Geotic was more the passive music, and Baths and Post Fetus were not. you know. So and he still makes plenty of geotic music, which is good because his geotic releases are amazing too. That's most of the stuff I've used in previous videos. I use geotic songs in the background because I feel like it sounds good. But he's releasing a new album very soon with a teaser song, which was actually a song he's played a lot in the past, called Ocean Death, which it's a really good song, and people have been wanting it to be released for a long time now, which is why I think it's finally being released, because he's played it live many times over the years before Obsidian was released, but no one knew what the hell the song was called until finally, I believe it was NPR posted their like live desk or tiny desk session with him, and he actually like told them what the name of the song was, and it was Ocean Death, and so they put it in the description of the video, and that's how most people figured out that, oh, this song is called Ocean Death. Okay, because it wasn't released in on Obsidian, it wasn't released in pop music / generic B-sides, or what is it? I fucked that up. False B-sides. There we go. And it wasn't released on Cerulean, obviously. And it's funny because he's been playing that song since like 2011, which you'd think it'd be released by now, but nope. But then he released the Ocean Death song as a teaser for his next upcoming album, so more than likely it will be on that upcoming album, which drops May 6th. So be sure to check it out. Check out all of Bath's music. I'll be putting plenty of links in the description so you can check it all out and tell me what you think. Again, Will is one of my absolute heroes of all time. When I want to start making music, and I want to be able to learn from his music and kind of emulate his sound and bring my own influences into it, and but I've loved Will's music for so long, and he's just one of my all-time heroes for sure. So check him out, let me know what you think, leave some comments in the description, like the video if you want to, I don't know, it's up to you. Until next time, see you guys later.